What's up, everybody? It's your boy Wes Grant. You're watching Sub Urban Nerd. This is a channel where I give my nerd views on today's nerd news. Let me start this off by saying Happy Batman Day! And if you can't see it, I'm wearing a special little Batman shirt that glows whenever I say something, so don't get too distracted when I'm talking, okay? That's it. So anyways, yeah, so this past Saturday, September 23rd, was officially deemed Batman Day. And Zack Snyder, which if you guys don't know, what you should know because you're watching the Nerd News channel, yeah, he's the director of Man of Steel, the movie Batman vs. Superman, and mostly, I think, the Justice League movie that was taken over by Joss Whedon. But anyways, yeah, he made a bold statement. He said that Ben Affleck is the best Batman we have ever had. And he did this by, I guess, tweeting it, not tweeting it, but like posting it on this app called Vero. And he stated that, what's his exact words? He stated that, Happy Batman Day, hashtag Batflick is the best Batman ever. Now, as far as him saying that, I agree. Because, like, just the way he was portrayed in the Batman vs. Superman. Yes, of course, you know, we're used to him not killing. But Batman has killed before in the comic books. There's plenty of issues where he's killed. And plenty of issues where he let people die when he could have saved them. So, you know, like, just hold on. And he wasn't murdering them so much, but defending himself to the point of their death. So, I don't know if you want to, you know, kind of twist things around, but I liked the Batman. The way he fought in that warehouse scene was like, it was right out of Arkham Asylum. So, I think that it was a good thing. So, one thing, hold on, let me just fix something. Yeah, sorry. So anyways, yeah, if you got, because there's plenty of people that you could choose from. You know, you've got your Adam West, you got your Michael Keaton, you've got your Christian Bale, you've got your Ben Affleck, of course. And then there's a Batman that people leave out a lot. His name is Kevin Conroy. He's the voice of the animated series, the one that made us love Batman. Well, my generation loved Batman, you know, as far as the animated series. But yeah, you got Kevin Conroy. You've also have Val Kilmer. And you've got George Clooney. Now, take your choose, but to me, I'm sorry, but the best one is Ben Affleck. But the best voice is always going to be Kevin Conroy. He can play any Batman animated series or whatever game, always have him because his voice is the best. Not Ben Affleck, just Kevin Conroy. So anyways, I think that if you guys believe something different, you can comment below. That's it as far as like that. The next thing we're going to talk about, because I'm still not on the Nerd Rundown yet, but maybe we should. But, yes, we're officially starting the Nerd Rundown. And the first topic is there was a trailer for the Maze Runner 3, the Death Cure. And I'm looking forward to it somewhat. The second one, I mean, the first one was really good. I liked it. I liked the premise and everything. And that's introduced us to, you know, my boy Dylan O'Brien. And then the second one was okay. It wasn't the same thing as the first one, and I'm hoping this third one gets kind of back to that, because the second one was just all over the place a little bit. He's going here, going there, trying to save this, it was just kind of crazy. Meanwhile, it was confined in the first one, and just made you feel a little bit more for the people. But yeah, Dylan O'Brien, actually, it was this movie where he got injured, where it's like on the train scene, so I'm gonna be looking out for that scene when I'm watching the movie. But yeah, he got thrown off or something and hurt himself, which is why when I saw him in the movie that I like, American Assassin, he was kicking ass, and I'm like, damn, like wasn't he hurt really bad? But hey, apparently not bad enough, because he's up and just killing it in that movie. And hopefully he brings some of that over to this one, because he was badass in that movie. Hopefully he brings that badassery into this movie. So that's as far as the trailer. The trailer, like I said, it was okay. It was kind of jump cut, kind of edited, so didn't really get a real sense of what the story is. But hey, I'm looking forward to it still. Next one is It has officially passed Exorcist as the highest grossing horror movie of all time. And it deserves it. Like, yo, It was an amazing movie. And if you guys who haven't seen It, you need to watch It. It was, and the thing is, it passed, it's only been 2 weeks. I think it's going on its third week. And it's already passed it for all time. In 2 weeks, it's passed the highest grossing movie. Like, that movie was in the theaters for a while, and it passed it. And people might try and say, like, okay, yeah, but if you go with inflation, then Exorcist would have made $900 million. Yes, you can say that, but the difference is there was nothing to go against The Exorcist when it was out in the theaters. Why? Because there was nothing. There wasn't Netflix. There wasn't shit on TV like that. People went to see a movie, so they kept seeing a movie. So of course, that's the way it was back then. That was your only escape, the movies. Now, with it has to compete against all these shows on TVs, all these shows on Netflix, Hulu, Amazon. Plus, on top of that, like Stranger Things. Granted, Stranger Things probably boosted the sales on this because one of the kids, Finn Wolfhard, is from Stranger Things. That's in this is Richie, I believe that's what his name was. But yeah, so you could go both ways because Exorcist had nothing to go against it, so it got all the tickets. But it was a good movie. It's short inflation, but it has a lot of competition, so it kind of cancels each other out. But leading into the top 5 movies for the weekend was Kingsman: The Golden Circle, Matthew Vaughn, his sequel. It made $39 million. The Kingsman, the first one, made $36 million. But the thing is, they were expecting a whole lot more because the Kingsman, the first one, was highly praised. I love the movie, and it definitely it kept going. It made a lot of money because week after week after week, it just kept making those sales. And I don't know if this is going to do it because it's not getting the same hype, it's not getting the same love that the first one did. So the first one, it made a lot of money because it continually made. I don't know how much the drop off is going to be for the second week after this one, but it's not looking too good. So 39 million, only 3 million more than what it did. 36 million last time, the first movie, doesn't look good. But hey, maybe it'll keep going. I'm planning on seeing it maybe. The next movie, It, of course, it made 30 million. So now it's got a domestic box office of 266 million domestically. And Exorcist, it capped out at 232.9 million. So yes, it is officially beat it in only the second week. So thumbs up to it. Next one is Ninjago. It only made 21.24 million, which was a lot less than the Batman movie, I believe, probably like a third or something like that. And then the Lego movie definitely killed it. So I don't know the trajectory of this of the Lego universe kind of thing. I liked the Batman movie. I didn't go see it in the theaters. I saw it later, but I did like the Lego Batman movie. So Ninjago, it looked more kiddish, but I hear it's good. I hear it's decent. I hear it's not just for kids. It's funny. So I don't know. I don't think they're gonna fast track any more Lego movies other than the main Lego movies. The next one, American Assassin, of course, it made 6.25 billion. Good up on you on Dylan O'Brien. And the last one, I was trying to check the facts because some say it's Home Again with Reese Witherspoon. Some say it's Mother. Sorry, that's the way you say it because it has an exclamation point after the mother. I don't know why, but yeah. So Home Again is at 3.3 million. Not sure what the other one, but I don't know. We'll see. But regardless of the fact, the one that stands out is the fact that Friend Request didn't even make it. Like it bombed. It bombed horribly. So I wasn't even planning on seeing that movie. It didn't look like a scary movie that interests me anyway. So going on to the next one. Well, that's it for as far as the box office weekend. Going on to the next nerd rundown is Rian Johnson. Well, the big talk, I think I talked about it on Friday's show about how Star Wars Episode 9 is wrapped up, it's done, it's complete, it's gone gold. But the news for today is the fact that it's done, but with no problems. Like, because I guess all these other Star Wars movies, or they're losing his directors and this director and this director, and Rian Johnson slid under the radar, made this movie with no type of things, no problems, reshoots. There was no talks of reshoots because, like I said, reshoots are always calculated, and every movie does reshoots because they don't have. Movies aren't shot in order. They're shot out of order. So sometimes they can do this here, they don't have the time, and then they have the money set aside to do this there again. Especially with the actors, sometimes they're away for something, doing other projects. So, hey, reshoots is always part. But they didn't even talk about this for this movie. So, hey, good up on you, Rian Johnson. That's why they were looking for you for the 9th one, but he ain't doing that. He's tired. He's stepping back. That's what that So the next one on the Nerd Rundown is Matthew Vaughn. He's saying that he was planning on doing a Flash Gordon movie, but he put his plans on hold because of basically the latest Star Wars and the latest Guardians of the Galaxy 2, or Guardians of the Galaxy in general. Like, he said he would have pretty much done it in that vein or that vibe as far as like the campiness or the jokiness of Guardians of the Galaxy, so he doesn't want to put it in a field of like so many others sort of like it. He doesn't want to be too compared. So you figure if we're going to get a Flash Gordon movies, Flash Gordon, like, they're probably going to do it probably later on. I'm thinking maybe 5 to maybe 10 years if they do it. So, as far as that goes, if it happens, it happens. Don't really care. Next one on that is Spider-Man. Spider-Man Homecoming has become the second comic book movie in the last 2 years. Like, it has surpassed pretty much all the movies. It surpassed Guardians of the Galaxy 2. It's surpassed Batman vs Superman. It's surpassed Wonder Woman. The only one that hasn't surpassed is the Civil War and the Avengers. And so it's on its way to making 900 million. I don't think it's gonna get that billion, but 900 million is a lot for a superhero movie, for a movie in general. Not even just superhero, just for any movie. It's a crap load of money, and so it is. In the past 2 years, it's pretty much beat the last 2 years combined, and if the last 3 he comes in at like number 3, last 2 comes in at number 2, but hey, Spider-Man, it's a good movie, Homecoming. I'm looking forward to the next one. I don't know about this whole Spider-Verse or Venom or whatever. We'll see how that works out, because that's still slated as far as I believe 2018. But hey, see if that happens, right? But hey, they're not DC, so maybe it will. But so that's as far as that. Next, there was reviews on Star Trek Discovery, and they're actually good. Not like the whole Inhuman shit. Like the Star Trek Discovery, the new series that come out, it's getting really good reviews. Only problem is it's going to be on CBS All Access, which you have to pay $6 a month extra for that, which I ain't paying that shit. For one show, you out your goddamn mind. That's more than half of Netflix. I mean, granted, Netflix don't have that much anymore other than, the Marvel Netflix shows, but regardless of the fact, $6 for just one show, man, get out of here. So, but it's getting really good reviews. So we'll see. I don't know how many people are gonna do, because they aired the first one on the regular CBS, just to tease and it's sort of like a drug dealer giving you first hit or something. Not that I know anything about that, but like you hear, like, yo, you give a little sample, you get all hooked. You fiending for it. You got to come back. That's what they're hoping for the CBS All Access, and I don't think it's gonna work like that. I think they're gonna have to bring it to, because like that's just milking the shit for you to just have this thing solely on CBS All Access just to bring people to get more money out of them. I don't think it's gonna work, but hey, we'll see. And then the last of the Nerd Rundown is the first look at the CW's crossover. The event's called Crisis on Infinite Earth, or Crisis on Earth X, which these crossovers usually, it's real big, real flashy, but there's no stakes. Nothing ever happens. No one ever gets hurt. No one ever dies. It's just to bring. I liked it when it was more simpler. The Arrow and the Flash crossover kind of thing. Now with all these other superheroes, they're making this huge thing, which you should be expecting this on the movies. But it's still entertaining somewhat. But there's no real stakes in it. It's just, like I said, flashy. I'm definitely still looking forward to it. I'm gonna see if I can do this whole like review of each Marvel DC show. I mean, yeah, mostly DC shows actually. Maybe I don't know. Definitely not doing it in Inhumans, but just Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. maybe, and then the DC, the CW shows, and then the Gotham. I'll see if I can do a review, a quick review, not in depth like I really do, like do a recap. Just give my views, my opinion, how I think. Probably try and keep it down to like 5 minutes at most. So we'll see how that works. But thank you. That's the video for today. And remember, I'm gonna try to so you can subscribe, and remember to check out yesterday's video. And yes, remember, I'm Wes Grant. You're watching Sub Urban Nerd, and you've just been nerdified. Thank you. Catch you tomorrow.